Hi, I'm Brian. I go to Menlo School, and I am going into my junior year. And for my project, I built an infinity LED coffee table. So my motivation for this project is in school this past year, I took both a computer science course and an engineering course, and I really enjoyed both of them. And so I wanted to do something here that I could kind of like follow up on both of those classes that I took. And so I chose this because I got to design and build it, making the table and putting in the LEDs, and I got to do a lot of coding, designing this app and just coding the LEDs in general. So the way it works is I push buttons on the app and it communicates via Bluetooth to my Arduino. Now I know it's technically connected, but that's because I need to connect it to run the app on my phone through Xcode, because or else I'd have to buy a $100 Apple developer license, which is a little bit of an expense. So basically how the table works is it's two mirrors, a transparent mirror and then just a normal mirror. And the normal mirror and the transparent mirror reflect the LEDs back and forth between each other, but you can still see through the transparent mirror, of course, so it creates the illusion that it's infinitely deep. For the LED strip, I just used it's a library that allows you to do different commands in the code to set the color of the different neopixels, or LEDs, and I just used that library, set the colors, and then looped over it and did some stuff to create these different patterns. So the way that the table is assembled is I cut out the center, and then to make it so that this mirror was flush with the top of the table, and then there were the LEDs, and then there was the other mirror directly there, I 3D printed these plastic mounts that are underneath the second mirror that are holding it up, and that actually caused me some trouble too, because when I originally put those in, I used a type of glue that destroyed the mirror because it ate through the paint for some reason, and I had to replace that, so that was a bit of a setback. But then for the biggest part of my project, well, I guess that was the main project, but for the biggest challenge for me was when I designed this Bluetooth app, because I had never used Objective-C, which is what I used to code it, and I'd never worked with Bluetooth before, so it was really like I threw myself in the deep end and had to do just a ton of research to figure out how everything worked. But when I did get it working, it was like one of the most great feelings of accomplishment I'd ever had. I jumped out of my chair when I actually got it to send a signal to my Arduino. And so that was kind of what I got from this. BlueStamp is just such an amazing thing to do, because I think the thing is, if someone had just told me, write this method, and this method, and your iPhone will send Bluetooth signals to your Arduino, and that's all you got to do, I would have been like, okay, did it. And then when people ask me how I did, I would be like, I don't know. But having to figure it out myself and figuring out each little way everything, what each line of code actually did and how it affected the way the thing worked, that just made the learning sink in so much and helped me learn and grow as both a computer scientist and an engineer. Thank you.
What was your favorite type of glue?
Well, I don't like cement glue, or cement epoxy glue, because that's what destroyed my first mirror, but I do like hot glue, as is evidenced by my PCB board, which I had to hot glue a little bit.
Makes me cringe, Brian. Makes me cringe.
Can anyone with an iPhone make an own app and test it out? Or you have to do something to your iPhone before you test it?
So the one thing you have to do is you have to register your iPhone as an Apple testing device, which also took a little bit. Apple is very protective of their just the whole system, so there are a lot of hoops to jump through when if you're gonna design an app, and then if you want to just run it even untethered.
Wait, so would you say if, let's say you use an Android device, it will be a lot easier?
Very much so.
Why didn't you use an Android device?
Fortunately, don't have one.
Yeah,
Yeah.